Hey, what's going on? So just another simple vlog update video here, nothing too crazy, but it's good to get kind of everyone up to date on what's going on here at the SVT Cobra garage, because as usual, there's always something going on. Always too much going on. Way too much. There we go. Now I got some light. I first want to just kind of update the fact that obviously I am back home from Florida, and I just gonna touch base on that real quick. Now, I did upload a video, and I'm sure most people who are watching this did see that video. And if not, of course, card, you can watch it if you haven't. You know, it was cool. I got to do a lot of things that I didn't think I was gonna do, like visit the Freedom Factory, and even though I didn't go into it, it was cool just to kind of see the outside of it, because I'm always watching videos from a lot of the YouTubers that go to Bradenton Motorsports Park and all that. So it was cool just to kind of see the area there and see where they go and where they do things. And aside from that, though, one of the coolest things I think I've discovered about Florida, especially for an area I want to live in, is unfortunately not so much in the area that I'm looking to live in, but it's less than an hour for some of the places I like to go to right there in Orlando. I mean, you know, if you've seen the last video, you've seen the place Skycraft and American Motorsports. Those guys are, I mean, that's, you talk about cool stores. Like, as a speed shop, American Motorsports, they seem like, you know, definitely a place I want to be spending a lot of money and time at. Not only do they seem knowledgeable, they don't seem like they're gonna steer you the wrong way. And that's the type of shop I like, you know? That's exactly what I like. And they're very passionate, enthusiastic about what they do, which is good, because you walk in there and, you know, you don't walk out thinking you just spent a lot of money, you know, on something. You walk out with a smile on your face, excited, because you're ready to put whatever you spent money on in your car, on your car, whatever with your car. And I like that, you know? It don't make the buyer's remorse feel so bad. But yeah, that place is cool. And you know, of course I couldn't help myself, and I was talking to a gentleman there, and I forget his name, but he is the coolest guy ever. I don't know if I can find his name anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe I had it on paper here, but I was talking to him about some of my frustrations here with the Fox body and with my radiator issue, and helped me up. So right here I have another really nice aluminum radiator. This one is a lot nicer than the one I have. So it is a lot, I mean, the welds on this are, I mean, these are thick welds that are on this. And it's pretty much the same. I forget, what's this brand? He talked very highly of this brand. Let me see here. Man, I don't remember what it is. Something craft fab something. Oh, I don't even know. But he talked very highly. Oh no, there's another piece of paper in here. What's this? Radiator installation guide. Maybe this will tell me the name. No, that didn't. Oh, that's a piece from Skycraft. This stuff is from American Motorsports. Here's another piece of paper. Does this say anything? No. All right. So I forget the brand. But I think he said these were actually, I don't know, did he say these are made in America or something? I don't remember. I really don't, but he said he uses these on his race cars, like 2,000 horsepower race cars, and if this can support a 2,000 horsepower engine, then it can support a 100 horsepower. Wonderful. The thing is here is, even though I'm in Maryland, I told him that I was coming from, you know, I live in Maryland, I was only coming down to look at some areas, and he was like, and I, you know, I was so concerned because I spent $175 on the now worthless radiator, And he said, if you have a problem with this radiator, call, put it in the box, ship it back to us, we'll send you out a new one. Which is really cool. It's good to know that they back this product, this brand, and it's good that, you know, they would help me out. You know, it's just that, I just love that. That, to me, that means a lot. So yeah, American Motorsports, I've been spending a lot of time there. So that was really fun. That was really cool. Happy to get a new radiator. So of course that's gonna be another video of just pulling that old one out, slapping that one in, hopefully have a freaking driving car for once. So yeah, there's that. But overall, the trip was very good, very successful. Did find some areas, and one in particular I really like, little on the higher side of what it's going to take to actually do it. But I think it's worth doing some hustling, some grinding, because that area is beautiful. I mean, it's completely different. I mean, I haven't even been back in Maryland for a week and I'm already just like stressed. I think I grew another 3 more gray hairs. So anywho, also, since I've been back, I've acquired more car parts. I know, these just come out of my butt sometimes, I feel like, but I end up getting this. Now, you're like, Kirk, what are you doing with that? And exactly what is it? Well, if you have a keen eye, you know this is from a S550 Mustang. And it's actually the same that's on the new EcoBoost Mustang. So what could I be doing with it? Why do I need to put this on my EcoBoost Mustang when I have a perfect one on it? Well, simple answer is it's not for the EcoBoost Mustang. That's for the Cobra. And let's see here. Let me find a way to mock this up so you get a better idea of what I'm thinking. Okay, so this is not the best not the best way of doing this, but hopefully this just gives you an idea, a visual of what I'm thinking. It's going to take some work, but I think there you go, you can kind of get an idea what the right amount of trimming and whatnot. I think I can get this to work. See, now the problem is these side pieces here. Obviously the S550 rear end's a lot different, but I think what I can do is I'm gonna have to shape these. I'm probably gonna have to cut off these tabs. I'm not sure how I'm gonna attach it, but I don't even think I can. See, I don't think I can keep these. And if I do keep these, which I think they will look nice, I might have to cut somewhere and kind of graft them back on. Which, again, I mean, I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. It's gonna take some work, but that's gonna look nice, I think. And of course, a lot of this was spawned by the fact that when I made the video of putting up my rear X-pipe piece from the show up to the Mustangs, I really did like the sound of that piece on the Cobra. So I thought it would be cool to put, you know, be able to have that piece on the Cobra and have a quad tip exhaust, much like on the newer S550s. Since I'm putting a lot of that GT350, GT500 flavor onto this car, why not do that? So yeah, there's that. And while we're talking about the Cobra, of course, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. That was good. I want to go over another good thing real quick. Okay, so the other good thing is, ta-da! The car is back together. Look at that. If that don't get you going, I don't know what does. There's a lot of work to get this level of niceness under the engine and the engine bay here. But so I know I was supposed to make a video putting it back together, but I was really stricken with time, you know, the week before my trip. So it was either put it back together so I can cover it up and not have to worry about the engine getting stuff in it, or make a video, delay the process, possibly do something wrong. So I'm like, it's not a big deal. It's not a super interesting video anyway. Y'all know I was gonna do it, so yeah, it's all together. And it runs not good. Obviously, I put bigger injectors in, 42-pound injectors. And the problem is, I did have a way, or I used to have a way, to tune the car, and that got messed up. I no longer have a way of tuning the car myself. So I cannot retune for the bigger injectors like I wanted to. Now, this comes the bad part. The bad part of this is now I either have to spend money for someone else to tune it, or spend money to have, you know, myself tune it on a, you know, a different device or something. So the way I looked at it is, I really don't want to spend a lot of time trying to tune it, since I don't really know what I'm doing, you know. Okay, Corolla. Man, he was getting it. I don't really know what I'm doing. And the thing is, with the Fox body, even though I'm self-tuning that car, you know, if I do something wrong and pop that little 2.3, it ain't really gonna cost all that much to get another one in the car. If I pop this 4.6, a lot more money, a lot more work. So for me, it was best to leave it up to the pros. With that said, I've been talking to a shop near here, local shop. They do dyno tuning, and they said, yeah, we certainly can tune your car, because I told them what I had done, and obviously we need to make adjustments for our newer injectors. I was going to run the car on E85. They talked me out of it. Which is fine. Not only does it save me money, I mean, they were talking to me realistically. They were like, with the, you know, with the factory manifolds, there's really not much. You're not going to gain that much from the E85. It's not worth the hassle and the extra cost, which it makes sense. But we still have to get a base tune in it, or we have to get a 93 tune in it. That way we can drive it and enjoy it. So that's the bad, because it's not going to be too bad in price. It's actually more expensive to have a remote tuner do it than it is going to have them dyno tune it. So, but it's a whole lot more than free, which is what it was going to be before I figured out I couldn't tune it myself. So unfortunately, there's that. Now we got the good and the bad out of the way. Let's get ready for the ugly. And that is this right here. Yeah, I don't know, can you see that? I sure can. Right there, nice. And I don't even know how this happened. It definitely looks like an impact here. Crack goes all the way up here. And this is actually a new windshield too. I had an accident last year that I had to have both front windshield and the rear glass replaced. And so that's relatively new glass. I don't know if something hit that, if that's defective or what, but yeah, it's cracked. Legally, it's still fine to drive, but I have glass coverage on my insurance policy, so it's not a big deal. It doesn't cost me anything to have Safelight come out here and put a new piece of glass in. So that way it's right, it's done right. So of course there's that. And it's just always something. That's what I'm saying. Here at the FOMO Cobra garage, it is always something with these cars. But that's kind of just goes with the nature of it all. So yeah, that's the update on the Cobra, and that's the update on Florida. And of course, you know, we have an update on the Fox body as well. And EcoBoost Mustang doing good. It did really well going down to Florida. I was averaging like, oh, I don't know, let me see. I was probably doing like 25. The gas down there seems a lot crappier than the gas up here. It's one of the things I've noticed I don't like about Florida compared to living up north, more north here in Maryland, is gas is cheaper here by 20-30 cents depending on where you go. A little bit easier, at least around my area, to find E85. Closest E85 gas station was about maybe 10-20 minute drive in the area I was looking in. And of course the gas was like, the cheapest was like $2.96, $2.97 for regular. Like premium, I didn't even run premium all week. I couldn't do it. I'd be broke. I wouldn't have any money because of, you know, the price of gas down there. You know, premium down here is like the price of mid-grade down there. So you know, of course I do blending with ethanol and that saves me a little bit, but yeah, it's, and the gas down, like the car now having some gas, it's raining. The car now having gas in it and running it, that's up here, it runs better. Like the gas down there don't seem to be too great. I don't know why. But otherwise the car did good. Did exactly what it needed to do, no issues at all. And I'll be due for an oil change again. I just changed the oil going down, but between the miles putting on it going down, driving around down there and coming back, I'm almost approaching my 4,000 mile interval. So actually I have almost 7,000 miles on the car already. So we're gonna have to try to slow that down, which is another reason why we need to get these two running. So, and aside from all of that, I do want to say I have a lot of fun videos coming up. Some of my more popular and frequently watched videos are like my 0 to 60 testing videos and stuff. And I get it because people, a lot of times I'm curious to find out myself, and people, you know, they want to know certain things as well. So there's a lot of tests coming up I want to do with the EcoBoost Mustang, since that's the most consistent car to do it in. A lot of different things I want to see if it makes a difference. Helps with 0 to 60 on that. Some are platform specific or specific to turbocharged cars. Some would apply to any car in any given situation. So that'd be pretty cool. So always keep a lookout for that. And then from that, you know, you can look forward to having this hopefully running, and I would love to get some dyno video of the Cobra and get that running, and we'll have that and we can continue that. And there's a lot coming up. So being away for a week gave me a lot of time to think about all the things I can do, and there's going to be a lot of things I can do. So, but with that, that will be it for this video. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with everyone you know, and if you want to see more content like this, then go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and keep a lookout for the next true Ford enthusiast video.